Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Arknights reaction. Today we have one requested by Asaki in the comments of the last video, and this is from Sui's Garden of Grotesqueries. I have no clue what this sounds like. I saw this name floating around a few months ago. Apparently that's just because of the whole Chinese release versus the English release, and this is apparently making its way to the English version, so that's why it's starting to come back around for the comments and people wanting me to listen to it. So I'm gonna listen to just the first one I could find on River V's channel, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I should listen to the boss themes or what. If I should, let me know, but I'm just gonna start here and see what happens. So here's the background music, and I guess without further ado, let's go! Sorry, that's really strange. It's a little abstract. It's like almost art housey. I never thought I would hear, like, obviously Chinese inspired music here in this sort of a sound font. What is this? Like abstract vibe funk. Like what else would you classify this as? Just ambience maybe? But it feels too melodic to just be ambience, you know? I mean, it's a sick bass line, like really. It's got such a great hook to it, but like everything else around it, it's just kind of not really landing on anything. There's no like oomph to it, you know? It doesn't have any punch. And also the fact that some of it is kind of detuned in there too, especially in that like lead synth, I guess you would call it a lead synth. This is so odd. Like, I see what it's doing, which is why I'm so bugged out. But also, I feel like I'm missing something in there. It's, I don't know if unsettling is the right term, but it feels like there's not enough detail to give me a full picture of what's going on. But also, assuming it's just the background music and there's nothing else special about it, it's ambiguous enough that it would kind of play and just kind of be there, you know, and not like really get into anything. So that kind of works in that way. This is weird. This is a weird soundtrack. Well, now I am really interested to hear what else IS6 has, because what the fuck was that? Like, again, I could not place what the genre was. It was like a funk Chinese traditional hybrid blend of atmospheric sound, and it's like there was really no, again, like nothing to like sink your teeth into. The bass line was like the most consistent part in that entire track. The other parts of it were all just kind of in and out as they needed to be, and none of them really stuck around. Even that one chunk I was calling the lead synth, like it really wasn't either. And that's why I'm so confused. Like, I'm sitting here trying to decipher what the point of that would be in a lore background, but I feel like maybe the point of this is to be a little bit mysterious. I don't know what the ISs are. Like, I don't know what integrated strategies are in the game, really. Like, if there's a consistent pattern of what their gameplay is like or any of that stuff, if it's just extra levels. I'm not entirely sure. I never really figured that one out. I never played any of them. So I'm sitting here wondering why this would sound like this, and it kind of just sounds like it's supposed to be atmospheric for the sake of creating a tone for this background music to just kind of be there, and really, like, there's nothing deeper than that. But at the same time, the sound profile of the song, like the sound font it was in, the design and some of the sound design is very warbly. It's unsettling. It's not sitting down. There's, again, nothing really solid about this song. There's a lot of bounciness, and it's, again, more like waves, like a warbliness. So I think what's bothering me with that is that it makes it hard to decipher what the tone would be, because maybe that is supposed to be exactly it. Maybe there's not supposed to be a consistent tone with this. Maybe the vibe is the fact that it's a little bit weird and maybe unnatural to a degree. Again, I'm not entirely sure what the vibe of ISs are. I don't know what the goal of those is, but this almost feels like something that's just kind of floating around in the ether. Like, you just kind of don't have an answer to it, and it's just, it exists in the ethos of the world, but also doesn't really have any foothold in reality. Like, it's an extra pocket dimension of, frankly, chaos. It almost does feel a little bit chaotic to a degree, because there is some structure in the song, but not enough to make you feel comforted by the structure of it. There's no consistency there to really attach to. So this song makes me feel uneasy. I wouldn't call it like I wouldn't call it like I'm not afraid, you know, like it's not like something that's trying to make you feel like truly like a tension in here. There's really not much. The most tension that comes from this song is the fact that some of it's detuned. And again, that's more of an uneasy sort of feeling. So it's kind of like the feeling when you know that there's going to be tension leading up to a jump scare. It's like the spot before that in a movie. Like, you can kind of see it after watching enough horror movies where you're like, man, there's going to be a jump scare in this next shot, and you can tell that. But before that tension in like the music, and they start doing like the string swells and whatever else, and you know that's coming, you can see it a mile away. It's like sitting there a mile away, pointing at it, going, that's on its way. There it is. And that's what the song feels like. I don't know if there's any better way to word that. I think it's just the fact that it is unsettling. There's really no clear direction where the song is trying to go, and no clear answers of what it's going to be either. So when I'm just kind of listening to it, waiting for the loop to go around, and then when it looped, it really didn't feel like it looped, because again, there's not much to connect to in this song. So you're just hearing like a bunch of concepts kind of bouncing off each other, and they're all in the same key roughly, but it's like, okay, cool. But the detuning also makes that kind of a little bit more flexible as well. That's why I said kind of roughly with the key. There's just really nothing consistent about this song, and it's really bugging me, because I want to believe that there's probably no deeper reason for that. Like, part of my brain's like, you're overthinking this. The other part of my brain is like, no, there must be a deeper reason. The lore. And like, I can't pick what that would be. I can't decipher what the deeper reasoning of that would be, aside from what I said earlier about it being like maybe a pocket dimension of maybe chaos. There's just unsettling things going on here. I mean, this is called the Garden of Grotesqueries. I don't know what that would what that conveys, like what the point of those words being strung together is supposed to mean, because it could mean multiple things. Those words that make up the title Gardens of Grotesqueries is in itself a flexible title, and the multiple definitions of gardens and grotesqueries make that very difficult for me to suss out. So I'm sitting here just confused and a little bit unsettled. And I don't know if the song is supposed to be peaceful yet kind of wobbly and unsettling, or if it's supposed to be something that's just a little bit more dreamy and loose and kind of without a goal, because maybe there is no goal in this. But I don't know if that's the case either. This one is one of the ones that has thrown me through a loop, and I cannot figure out what the actual point is. And those are rare, but they happen, and this is one of those times. So I think that's about all I gotta say on this one. Thank you all so very much for watching. I suppose if you want me to get to other songs from this IS, by all means, drop it in the comments below. Maybe one of the boss themes is a little bit more straightforward and it won't confuse me as much, or maybe it's just as weird and that'll also answer some questions funny enough. So let me know if you want me to get to those, or drop something else in the comments below if you want me to get to something completely different. But if you don't want to do any of that, and maybe you just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!